At Arizona State University, we're bringing world-class education from our globally acclaimed faculty to you. Ranked #1 in innovation for 10 consecutive years and #2 among public universities for employability. ASU isn't just ahead of the curve, it's creating new paths to success. Earn your degree from the nation's most innovative university. Online, that's a degree better. Explore more than 300 undergraduate, graduate, and certificate programs at asuonline.asu.edu.
You are listening to I Am Refocused Radio with your host, Shamaya Reed. This show is designed to inspire you to live your purpose and regain your focus. And now, here's your host, Shamaya Reed.
Hey, welcome to I Am Refocused Radio. Once again, we are here today, and man, we have a true honor today. Now streaming and available on demand, Thirsty. And yeah, you need some extra water with that popcorn. It is something that you'll really enjoy with the one and only Jamie Neumann. She is going to share with us all of the amazing insights. You've seen her lit up the screen on the Deuce, the Lovecraft Country in Atlanta. Now she's leading the charge as Audrey Allen. First and foremost, good morning to you, Jamie. How you doing?
Morning, Shamaya. I'm good. How you doing?
Doing awesome. So kind of tell us about your character, Audrey. She's a complex mix, but she's also driven by raw ambition.
I just love her. I love how roundly human she is. But Audrey's a public defender in Oakland and wants to run for mayor, trying to unseat the current mayor, who everybody loves. And she's married. She's a mother to 2 beautiful babies. And when she's starting this grassroots campaign to run for mayor, and then just gets some attention and gets a campaign manager who, to her surprise, ends up being her high school hookup. So they have a lot of unresolved business. They would kind of hook up in private, and he would ignore her in public, but they were really close in private. So there's like this unresolved anger, but also supercharged tension and like almost familial, bond of being kids and going through some things together. So yeah, it's very messy. I love this lady because Audrey's so driven and smart and capable, and also incredibly messy and horny and all the things.
Also in the movie, Audrey, she's not just bold and fierce, she's also flawed. Did you ever find that you were torn between rooting for her, but also trying to hold her accountable?
It's funny, there's this thing in acting, that I can remember acting teachers saying of like, you can't really judge your character, like coming in being like, this character's a bad person. It's like, well, most people, even if they are quote unquote bad people, don't think of themselves like that. Most people are just trying to get after the things that they want, take care of themselves, hopefully take care of the people around them. So I think Audrey is like going after some really noble pursuits and try to make change in her community and help the disenfranchised in her community, and then also is trying to feel like a full woman in her personal life. So she's kind of torn between also being a mother and feeling like a fully sexualized woman at the same time. And I just love that. She's just like trying to get what she wants and what she thinks is right. And then, all the human things that get in the way of, I don't know, what sometimes makes you like an upstanding moral person. Sometimes things just get in the way of that.
Once again, talking to the one and only Jamie Neumann and talking about the movie, the new film Thirsty. It is streaming now, available on demand. Also in the film, what do you believe that maybe the audience, something that they never would guess but totally shaped the energy on the set? The actors in this film are incredible all around, and it was just like incredibly easy to work with people and hilarious. I just laughed so much on set. Brianna Venskis, who plays my campaign manager, I mean, we were just like giggling so much because she's a hilarious person.
to the point where the director's like, I know y'all are having fun, but don't have too much fun, We were like, but I kind of love that on-set energy of, it was the crew is incredible, and a lot of Oakland-based people, and I'm from New Orleans, and so to go and play like a born and bred Oakland person, I was like, ooh, there's a lot of responsibility in this. And actually, the director and I talked about that quite a bit, of like code switching, which I think Audrey Allen is trying to do a bit, or maybe unconsciously doing, of like, I'm from here. I grew up in Diamond District, and kind of gets called out for, hey, why are you talking to us one way and then talking to other people another way? And I like that she gets called out for that. And also, I think it's like a very normal thing that people do, hopefully not in an insincere way. But, just, I don't know, like everyone was just so fun to be around and fun to act with. And I feel like the chemistry between the other actors was very easy and like rich.
My last thing would say, I had a chance to watch the film, and I would say Audrey just had this very realness to her, and I feel like a lot of people will be able to relate to that, and I think that's why she was, popular on the film. When you think about the storyline of just her as a friend, as a mother, and also chasing her dream, what do you hope people will appreciate with what she brought to the script?
I kind of hope that people love the imperfections, because I think that's sometimes, it's interesting too. The director told me that, there's this statistic that if going after a job, like it's a difference between men and women. If there's a job, there's 10 job requirements. Men, if they have 2 out of the 10 requirements, they tend to be like, I got it, I'll go for it. And women can tend to be a little more perfectionist. And if it's like, I've got 8 out of the 10 requirements, I won't even try, because I didn't meet the requirements. And so we talked a lot about that, of just like the importance of women running for office, and with all our imperfections and crazy lives and being a mother and a career woman and all the things. I kind of love that this woman is not trying to be perfect, actually. And she's trying to be good, but she's not, So I think that's what I love most about the character, is just like, wow, this is a very flawed woman who's just like doing her best, and is going to keep doing her best, and learn from her mistakes and keep going. I just love that she's a survivor.
We've been talking to Jamie Neumann. Make sure you go check out the new film Thirsty, available on demand. Like always, I want to say to you, thank you for your time.
Thanks, Shamaya.